17 benefits of masturbation that show masturbating is good for you. If you've stroked into a tube sock, humped a pillow like a horny hare, taken hand or vibe to bits, or really enjoyed your detachable shower head, you know firsthand that masturbating feels good. But did you know it's also good for your overall health and well-being? The very real benefits of a little self-love. Masturbation can help make your pelvic floor stronger. Yup, jacking off can really get you, or more specifically, your pelvic floor jacked. An orgasm creates a series of muscle contractions in the pelvic floor. So essentially, orgasming is like a mini workout for your pelvic floor. This diamond-shaped group of internal muscles work together to support our pelvic organs, including the vagina, uterus, bladder, and bowels. If the pelvic floor muscles are weak, these organs can literally fall out of place, known as prolapse. Weak pelvic floor muscles are also associated with urinary and bowel incontinence, for instance, leaking every time you sneeze, lower back and pelvic floor pain, discomfort during penetrative sex for vulva owners, and constipation. Masturbating won't heal these things, but it's a great way to help prevent pelvic floor weakness. Masturbation can help dull pain. Got a headache? Feeling achy from your last CrossFit workout? Try masturbating. Masturbation can have pain-relieving benefits because orgasming releases dopamine, serotonin, and oxytocin, the body's feel-good hormones and neurotransmitters, into the body. In fact, one classic study by famous sexologist Beverly Whipple found that vaginal stimulation can actually increase someone's pain tolerance threshold by over 40%. Pretty impressive. It can also help with period cramps. Biologically speaking, when you get your period, you're shedding something called your endometrial lining. Sometimes the uterus, which is a muscle, contracts to help this process along, which can result in some pretty uncomfortable cramps. But those aforementioned feel-good neurotransmitters, dopamine, oxytocin, serotonin you get from masturbating. Richmond says they put up quite a fight against period cramps. Masturbating helps relieve stress. During your last pleasurable sexual experience with or without a partner, you probably weren't thinking about your never-ending to-do list or upcoming presentation. Sexual pleasure forces us to tune into our body's reactions to pleasure, rather than staying in our head where it's easy to be preoccupied and stressed. And masturbating definitely counts as sexual pleasure. If the solo session includes an orgasm, there's additional stress-busting benefits. One study published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that orgasming releases oxytocin, which Pi says results in decreased levels of cortisol in the body. And when cortisol levels are decreased, so are feelings of stress. Masturbation can make you happier. Masturbating in and of itself, with or without an orgasm, can make you happier. Seriously, masturbating activates the parts of the brain responsible for pleasure, like the hypothalamus and thalamus, while also decreasing the parts of the brain responsible for fear and anxiety, like the lateral orbitofrontal cortex. If you have an orgasm, one 2016 study says masturbation can lead to an increased concentration of neurotransmitters like dopamine and oxytocin, which have been linked time and time again to increased happiness and mood regulation. So, if you find yourself smiling more after ramping up your solo sex life, don't be alarmed. It's the wanking talking. Masturbating may increase your libido. Masturbating can make you want more sex, not less. Sex begets sex, meaning the more one has sex, the more one hungers for it. Humans like to do things that make them feel good, yes. It's almost that simple. And due to the surge of dopamine, endorphins, and oxytocin we get during sex, whether it's solo or partnered, sex feels good. This perk is especially noteworthy for vulva owners who struggle to get turned on. Masturbation is regularly used as part of a treatment plan for vulva owners with sexual dysfunction and low sex drive. It may also help men last longer in bed. For people with penises, masturbating before partnered sex can sometimes help you last longer with your partner because it'll take you longer to masturbate the second time around. Of course, this isn't a guarantee for everyone because everybody's bodies are different. Masturbation can improve sleep. Having an orgasm before bed can help you fall asleep faster. In general, self-pleasuring quiets the mind, an essential ingredient for hitting the hay. And if you have an orgasm, there's the release of oxytocin, which has been shown to promote sleep. Beyond just getting you to fall asleep, shining your pearl or pole may promote deep sleep. Story explains. norepinephrine and serotonin, which are released during orgasm, help your body get into your REM cycles better, which makes your rest more restful. Indeed, a 2019 study found more than half of people who masturbated before bed and had an orgasm reported better sleep quality. But it can also make you feel more energized. Not everyone gets sleepy after masturbating. Some folks find that masturbation energizes them. The only way to find out what it does for you: trial and error. If you get a hit of energy after orgasming, a quick morning orgasm is a great way to start the day refreshed. Masturbating can help improve your skin. We've all heard about the post-orgasm glow. The beauty benefits of sex are real, and they also apply to masturbating. But the skin-boosting benefits go beyond the sex flush. One study in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found having an orgasm increases your body's estrogen levels, which are known to help with healthier-looking skin and hair. Masturbating reduces stress levels, which can reduce some of the body's stress, such as the overproduction of sweat and acne. So a regular masturbation practice really can make someone's skin look clearer. And hey, a visit with your vibe is a whole lot more fun than a visit to the dermatologist. It might even count as a workout, or at least an active recovery workout. Research suggests that sex burns a decent number of calories. Currently, there's no research on how many calories solo sex burns, but one 2013 study published in the journal PLOS found that during partnered sex, men burn 4.2 calories per minute, and women burn 3.1 calories per minute, depending on how much you're bumping and grinding during your own solo sesh. The calorie burn is likely similar during masturbation. It's an aerobic workout. Masturbating may reduce the risk of prostate cancer. If you have a prostate, aka have a penis, regular ejaculation may help reduce your risk of prostate cancer. Research on the topic found that compared to men who ejaculated 4 to 7 times per month across their lifetimes, men who ejaculated 21 or more times a month enjoyed about a 31% lower risk of prostate cancer. It may improve cognitive function. In one 2017 study published in the Journals of Gerontology, researchers had 73 people over the age of 50 complete a cognitive assessment and a questionnaire about how often they get it on solo or with a partner. And what did they find? That those who had sex more frequently score way higher on the memory and verbal fluency test compared to infrequent copulators. Masturbation is a safer sex practice. Unlike most partnered forms of sex, masturbating cannot lead to pregnancy or sexually transmitted diseases. That makes it one of the best forms of safer sex. If you're in a predicament with a partner where other safer sex precautions aren't available, mutual masturbation can be a fun, very hot way to still have a sexual experience with each other that isn't risking anyone's health. You get to know your body better. Masturbation is a way to get in touch with your body and learn what turns you on. Most people actually don't know what types of touch their body enjoys well enough to relay that information to a partner. And that's where masturbating comes in. Masturbating allows you to explore what touches, pressures, intensities, and strokes your body responds to. If you have a vulva, she suggests getting a hand mirror, some lube, and watching as you touch yourself. That way you can connect the sensation to the exact part of your vulva. When you get down there, don't rush right to your clit or vagina. Stroke, squeeze, and massage your inner and outer labia. Massage and apply pressure to your pubic mound. Tap and pinch your clitoral hood. Really explore the entire vulva. If you have a penis, go beyond just stroking your shaft. Explore the pleasure potential of your stroking. Tapping, squeezing, applying pressure to your balls, perineum, anus, and head, and discovering what feels good. It can lead to more pleasurable partnered play. We might want our partners to just intuitively know where our spots are. But spoiler alert, that's not realistic. You can't expect your partner to be a mind reader of your body. You need to communicate to them what feels good. By masturbating, you can learn exactly what makes you feel good sexually. Then you can take this information back to your partner. Not only will you know how to pleasure yourself better, but you'll be able to teach it to your partner. It's a win-win. You may feel more confident. Masturbating is essential for developing self-awareness, body awareness, self-acceptance, and confidence. Obviously, this translates in the bedroom. I've seen a regular masturbation practice give someone the confidence they never had before to ask for a raise, ask someone out, and more. Yes, masturbating is very powerful indeed.